My name is Stacy Maor. For my tutorial today, I'm going to be talking about the website Singing Carrot. And the reason I wanted to share this is over the last year, I've been learning to sing and I wanted to share my experience with this website and share the value that it has brought for me. So overall, the value here is that it brings a lot of information to a centralized place for people who want to learn to sing. And it can be for beginners or it can be for more experienced singers. Overall, it's nice to have it all in one place. The place that I started with Singing Carrots was actually here where it talks about find your vocal range. As a singer, this is one of the first things that you would want to do is test what is the lowest note that you can sing and the highest note that you can sing. I'm going to now walk through the different menu items and talk a little bit about the aspects that I've used and the things that I think are most valuable. First of all, tests. So I already covered the vocal range test and what that is about. The other item under tests is the pitch accuracy test. And the pitch accuracy is for when you want to see if you can match pitch of a sound that you hear or a note that you hear. And so that is a way to see how well you can do that. Moving on to the next menu I want to talk about is pitch practice. So once you know your vocal range, you can start practicing on improving the accuracy that you can hit as well as extending your range beyond what you start with. Some of these tools under the pitch practice are games, and this forces you or gives you the opportunity to try out different games that will help you improve your vocals. With that is then what I liked about this is that it incentivizes you to then compete against others. And I'm going to move over to the right to the menu for the leaderboard. There are weekly competitions, there's ranking based on the different games and then how people perform. And it's not just about the accuracy piece, but it's also the time that you're spending in the different games that you're playing, because the more time you put in, the better you'll get, just like anything where you're learning a new skill. And then there's even a Hall of Fame. So it just makes it more interesting and exciting to practice if you have some others some camaraderie to go with that. The next thing I want to talk about is the singing courses. And I actually haven't really used this very much. I took advantage of the vocal voice analysis guide and then the video library, but not some of the other aspects. But really, the value here of this section is providing you information about singing and what it is and how to find coaches as well. So, not just learning from watching a video, but then also being able to work with someone one on one and giving you the resources to find coaches. Moving on to the next area is menu item on vocal range database. And for me, this is probably the area that I've used the most from Singing Carrots, and that's finding songs in your range. So once you've tested your vocal range up here next to the logo, your vocal range numbers will letters and numbers will actually show here. And when you click into find songs by range, it takes that information and then chooses the songs for you that fit in the range. And you could add filters to choose songs from a specific genre or other ways to filter the data down to what you want for songs. And if you have specific singers you want to be able to sing some of their songs, you can look up by individual singers and then find the songs in a specific range for those singers. And then the last one is if you want to look up individual songs and find out what the range is and then see if your range fits into that or if you can adjust the song so that you can sing it. And so those are the things for me that were most valuable for this website. And I highly recommend it for anyone who is just getting started. Start with your vocal range and then use all of the information here. It's all really helpful. And the value that it brings is that you will have this opportunity to improve your vocals over time. And the more you practice, the better you will get. And then you'll also be able to choose songs that fit well within your vocal range. That concludes my Singing Carrots tutorial. I hope that you like it.